With two little poodles in this morning. This is Vivian and Lottie. I always get them mixed up. I'm sure that's Vivian, that one's little Lottie. Try and remember little Lottie, I'm sure it is. They usually go quite short. They are usually matted. But I only see them once every couple of months, and they tend to just go short anyway. It's usually about 4 or 5F. But we'll get cracking and see what we can do on them today. They usually get the face shaving and the poodle feet and everything like that as well. But they're usually really, really good. Good girls, aren't you? Eh? Yeah. Go over with some Tangle tape by Poodles because these ears are quite matted. Maybe loosen them up a little bit more in the bath. Her ears are quite bad compared to hers. They are both quite matted, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to wet clip them, and it just helps stretch that hair a little bit more so it can get, I'm hoping, a 4F through them. They usually are done on a 4 or a 5, just depends how bad they are really, but wet clipping will just stretch that fur out a little bit more and we can see what we're clipping off a bit more safely rather than trying to drag a blade through all that dirty coat. So I've mixed up some normal everyday shampoo, which I'm just going to give them the first wash in, and then I've mixed up some Mother Flipper by the Ordinary, which I'll give them a second wash in, and then I'll probably brush through some conditioner as well, just to help. Good girl. You are look at your little face now. It's to die for, it is. Now, I don't know whether your mouth can cut out your tail. The tail looks very short. I'll do it up. What are we doing with this one? I want to sniff that bum. Right, another fluffer time. I'm just going to concentrate this on areas that are quite badly matted as well. How can two little dogs get you so soaking wet? Now I'm just going to go in with some neat conditioner and I'm going to brush this through. And then I'm just going to get a brush. And brush the conditioner through. Very gently. I don't think you are as bad as your sister. I'll brush a little bit through my knees. There you go, good girl. They're all rinsed off. I'm going to wring them out, towel dry them as much as possible, and then I'll get on to wet clipping them. I might actually give them a little bit of a blast out just so they're not dripping. Blasted them out a little bit just so they weren't dripping. But I'm just going to go in with 4F and I'll temp to 4F, if not it'll be 5F, but then before this it would have been a 7F on her. She's not too bad, but it's not freezing in here. I've got the radiator on, it's nice and warm, so they're not going to be cold. Hold it back and try and make it through. and with the hair being wet you get a little bit more stretch. Sometimes you say don't wet matted fur, but sometimes it works because it stretches the fur, and I find it a little bit safer clipping off a matted coat when it's wet because I can see a little bit better. I'm just going to try and work as quickly as I can so then I can get them dry. Now the forehead is working through this nicely, but I'm fearing when I hit the legs it's not going to come off as smoothly. Got those strong. Wet clipping also keeps the blade cooler as you're working as well. This isn't at all hot. Most of it all clipped off. There's a couple little bits where it's still quite tight, and I don't want to force the blade through, so I'm going to get them dry. Hopefully that'll loosen the tighter mats up a little bit more, and then I'll head over and finish them off. Right, I fluffed them up, brushed them out as much as I can. I'm now just going to go over them both with a 4F. I know I went round here with a 5F on Vivian, so I might end up doing her on a 5F, but I'll see how it blends with 4F first. Yeah, that looks alright. So the tails, I think my mum's already cut half of them off, so I'm just going to take them off and even them up. There you go. A 5F underneath. In case it gets still quite knotted. With a 10 blade and get their faces shaven off, and then I'll do the hygiene. I kind of do yours at the same time. Good. Some groomers do use a 30 or a 15 on the face. I just find I'm more comfortable with a 10. I'll let this cool down a little bit. Get your nails done. I'll let those down a little bit. I mean, these are just hairy. Not a lot of hair on yours. Get this off without it looking too bold. I'm going to zoom through and I'm going to get the feet shaven off. I use a 40 blade for poodle feet. A lot of groomers use 15 to 30, some a 10 as well. I just like to use a 40 because it's a little bit quicker. It is shorter, but I just tend to find that it's a little bit quicker and I can skim it a little bit more. When it comes to doing poodle feet as well, make sure your blade stays cool. I've got about 340 blades which I'll change between while others cool down. I do have a little feet to do, so they do heat up quite quickly. So I maybe get 2 done, change the blade, 2 done, change the blade, 2 done. Their heads are going to be either here or there. Because I've had to take so much out the back of them, there's nothing to blend back into the back of the head. So I went ahead and I finished this one off, just for quickness really, because I am really pressed for time. We've been in here for quite a while now. So I finished her head off, and then that's done. Yeah, princess. So just roughly map out what I want off, and then I'll go in and mess around a bit. Her head is never perfect anyways, because her ears come way up. Oh, I've lost a lot of hair from the mats. Right, princess. Got some height in the front, but then nothing there, so it's just gonna look stupid. I'm just gonna blend it in from the back. It is what it is. Hair's just floating around now. Right. Hey. If you could shake your head, that would be great, so then we know we've got it. Because sometimes the comb doesn't do anything. All ready to go home now. I mean, I don't think they're going to win any awards, but at least they're comfortable. Until next time. Until next time. Okay, a few minutes. One, sit. Two. You're going to choke yourself. What are you doing? Lost the stopper off my scissors. One of my favourite pair of scissors as well. It's bounced on the floor somewhere amongst their hair. I haven't hoovered their hair up yet, so I think I'm just going to have a little bit of a fish through it. See if I can find it. But it's tiny. Just fished through all the hair, but I found it. Lottie and Viv have just gone, so I'm going to tidy around a little bit, answer some messages, go and get the kids from school and have an early night.